After leaving the corral and my new horse friends, I headed over to Fort Sill's other museum, Fort Sill National Historic Landmark and Museum in the original quadrangle, which I just call the quad because quadrangle sounds funny to me. These are the oldest buildings on Fort Sill.
Sorry.
You've been here before?
I have not.
I'm sorry, I'm chewing on ice.
I don't blame you. It's hot out there.
It's hot in here. Could I get your name?
It's Laura.
And where you're traveling from?
Oklahoma City.
Are you a veteran?
No.
This is the audio tour. If you dial this number and put in the number of the building you want to know about, it'll tell you that building's history.
Oh, wow. Cool.
We are located in 127. 120 is also open. That is the Cavalry Barracks.
You said 120?
120, yes, ma'am. Do you have any questions?
No.
Okay.
Any paranormal activity here?
Any what?
Paranormal activity here?
Oh, no.
Nothing?
I mean, buildings make noise, but they're old buildings. Old buildings make noises.
True.
All four of the black regiments that were later referred to as the Buffalo Soldiers, the 9th and 10th U.S. Cavalry, and the 24th and 25th Infantry, served at Fort Sill during the late 19th century. Fort Sill's primary purpose was to control the Comanche, Cheyenne, Kiowa, and other tribes of the Southern Plains who were making frequent raids on settlements in Texas and Mexico. It's free to visit the museum. Obviously, donations are accepted and appreciated.
Oh, that light is supposed to go up. Maybe it's time activated. Artillery musician uniform, pattern 1885. Fort Sill, OT, which is Oklahoma Territory. Construction of the stone buildings at Fort Sill was commenced by troops by the 10th U.S. Cavalry and completed in 1875, following the ground plan personally laid out by General Sheridan. I have investigated one of those homes, and I will point it out which one when we drive around the quad. General Sill, who the fort is named after. Sill surviving brass bucket or kettle from the Cutthroat Gap Massacre in 1833 can be seen in the exhibit to the left and also pictured below. Here's the picture. Let's see if we can come around here. There it is.
Fort Sill is home to the U.S. Army's oldest continuously operating airfield. Henry Post Army Airfield opened in 1917. It's named after Lieutenant Henry Post, an early Army aviator who tragically died in a crash in 1914.
The School of Musketry was established in Monterey, California in 1901, but was transferred to Fort Sill in 1913. Students were trained as instructors of individual marksmanship as well as long-range massed rifle fire. I promise I can read. With the U.S. entry into the World War I in 1917, the school was enlarged and redesignated the Infantry School of Arms. Instruction now expanded to cover all the infantry weapons as well as the basics of trench warfare. Museum glare is a real thing, people. I'm not sure we're supposed to be in here, but here I am. There's a step there. And of course I missed it. You probably shouldn't just leave your sword laying around. That reminds me, I dated a guy once and he left his rocket launcher key at my house. They had to run a long time. just got the impression that somebody was standing behind me. Young Comanche girl faces a new future still wearing her traditional clothing. Native women gather northwest of the post quadrangle and south of the post trader store where supplies, firewood, and other materials were readily available in the 19th century. These women may be the wives of Indian scouts at Fort Sill. And Half Moon Iron. Very sad. White bear, or Satanta. I think we're going to his grave in a little bit. I'm sitting there. I think he's buried there also. Old Post. Site first occupied by the Wichita Indian Village. Post established January 8, 1869 by General P.H. Sheridan to control tribes. Dedicated to the memory of Brigadier General Joshua W. Sill, 1831-1862. General Philip H. Sheridan named this fort in honor of General Sill on the 2nd of July, 1869. Mount Sheridan Granite. Can't really read this. Headquarters. Fulfillment of the Missouri, maybe? I don't know. I can't read it. This is on the back. The granite is pretty. And I keep hearing the field artillery. Whoop, did you hear that? They are practicing. They're doing maneuvers. Let's cross the street before we get hit by all the traffic. Comfort gonna go inside. I think I'm gonna chance going back down to these steps. It's all behind glass, plexiglass. We can't get in. Yes, it is what it is. Hello, soldier. Well, I don't think it's kind of anticlimactic, honestly. Pretty much the story of my life. Anticlimactic. The cavalry barracks. And of course there's glare everywhere I go. Fun story. See that house on the quad? I investigated that several years ago for Paranormal Activity. That's the house where I got my skeleton hand video, if you've ever watched that. I wonder if I should go up to the new tenants and be like, hey, anything crazy happen at your house? Anyway, that is the house where I got my skeleton hand video many years ago. That house was pretty crazy. I bet that'd be pretty cool. Lit up at night. Old lantern. Unless it's not supposed to be lit. Man, that looks like it was struck by lightning. Wow. It's pretty gnarly. Can you feel the history here? I can. Hello. Is anybody living there? Hello. Are you in there? Is that your home? Knock knock. Hello? Is anyone there? The heat might be getting to me. It was locked.
This cute gift shop is in the same building as the museum. It occupies the old post trader store where soldiers and their families would purchase their items. How cool is that? Now you can purchase items here too. There's a wide range of items offered in the store. It's a must stop if you are visiting Fort Sill.
Hello. headquarters for the School of Fire for Field Artillery. And all the blinds are closed, so we won't even go up there. It's very cool.
Stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't already done so, because I'll be showing the post chapel and other buildings in the quad in the next video. Until next time, bye for now.